first of all, so I want to introduce this cigar, but of course, this is a Penny cigar. Thank you, Penny's Public House. It is the RoMa Craft Neanderthal. Yes, we've been doing a lot of RoMa Craft here lately, but it's thanks to Penny. Penny gave us a lot of RoMa Craft to smoke, so that's what we're smoking. So, it's not like we went out and got these. Penny actually, gave it to us. But of course, I can't go out and get them because I'm in Georgia and we're not allowed to have RoMa Craft, evidently.
This really negative.
Nope. What? What do you mean?
It's getting darker and darker. What's wrong with you?
Because nobody loves Atlanta and everybody.
Yeah, nobody loves Noonan and wants to get us some RoMa Craft because we love them and they just don't want to have them. Okay, that's it. That's all there is. But we do love a RoMa Craft. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Well, I think that's biased because we're going to be reviewing this later, and you're just like, "Oh, I already love it. I haven't even put it in my mouth."
I said we love RoMa Craft. I didn't say we necessarily love the Neanderthal.
Oh, that's true. That's fair. You're still biased.
I've had a couple of these.
I'm going to stick by my guns. You're still biased.
I know the answer to this question.
Okay.
I'll save it for later, but I'm really looking forward to this.
Like, I've already smoked like 4 of these, so we're good. I know what this tastes like. But actually, Billy has a different cigar than us today.
I do.
Fortunately, we couldn't get him a RoMa Craft because, like I said, we're not allowed to have them in Noonan, evidently.
Nope.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm going with the Perdomo and Minso 70 sun grown.
And see, if we would have had RoMa Craft in our area, he could have smoked the same thing.
Yeah.
It is a mentho?
Yeah.
I'm kind of with Grimm at this point, though. I mean, RoMa Craft, you should be throwing some love our way because I don't think there's an episode that goes by that we don't mention RoMa Craft in some way, form, or fashion. I honestly don't.
About it enough, people start listening.
He's like, dude, will you stop sucking them off? Jesus.
Jesus, God.
When I'm thinking about the way we talk about them and not like partaking in a RoMa Craft cigar, I'm a little like, oh man, we really just jerked those guys off.
I know we're like rah RoMa Craft.
We're not even in a relationship with them, like
No, we're not. I mean, there's no. Yeah, it's pretty much. It's like I'm dreaming about the boy of my dreams, and it's the RoMa Craft line, and that's pretty much it. But
cut away to large-eyed anime characters with sparklies around.
RoMa Craft. That would be hilarious as shit. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to put that right there in that instance.
Edit it in at that
I'm sure you can make that happen.
I want to make it happen. What do we think on first light up on these? I can go first. So far it's tasty. That is an actual tasty light up. It has a full, rich flavor to it. No joke. I was actually surprised on that first draw. But so far I'm digging it. How about you, Billy?
Yeah, so far on mine, it's nice flavor to begin with. The one thing that since it's a freaking 70, lighting it was a little bit of a chore, just to make sure it was all even. But once I got it going, really good smoke output to start with. Really good draw.
How about yours, Grimm?
I can't believe you didn't have the balls to say it. We already said that we've been overly fond of RoMa Craft, and we're sexually, assaulting them at this point. I wish I had an Espinosa cigar right now.
And if any of you have seen the Hector episode with Espinosa, you'd know why he just said that. That's funny as shit.
I'm leaving it at that too. I'm not saying anything about the cigar. I wish I had an Espinosa.
Just skip over it.
I'm just skipping
that one.
Just an inside joke.
How about you, Robert?
That light up was great. Lit perfectly. It's burning nice. It's a very good cigar.
And Zach, what do you think, buddy?
That's good. A little bit of kind of earthy sweetness, richness.
I was like Corinthian leather. What are we talking about?
Corinth is known for their leather.
Yeah, I'm digging that taste. There's something about that. It's a smooth taste, but very rich.
And there's if I remember correctly, there's I'm about to look it up. I think there's 4 or 5 different tobaccos in this.
Yeah, look that up if you don't mind.
Confused with a different line, the Cro-Magnon or something. But
I thought the Sabretooth was 5 different tobaccos.
Yeah, Sabretooth I think has a couple of them in it.
Not to say that this one doesn't too.
Yeah, they could both have several different ones in it. So in normal RoMa Craft fashion, it is hard as hell to get this band off. I mean, I swear to God, they put super glue on these things. But where are we at in our smoke?
I like how Billy's holding his up like it's to match ours.
Yeah, let me.
Well, do we need to do a halfway check-in?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, I'm still trying to peel the band. All right. But what's really cool about the secondary band, I don't know if you can see it, but like it's evolution of man. It's the
except in the middle. What the hell is that in the middle?
I think it's a cave drawing. Is
Sort of make it out. It kind of just looks like rice paper.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but yeah, it's the evolution of man. It's kind of cool.
Well, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's
the extra glue that they use to get this damn band on.
I don't know. Maybe that's the country that the Neanderthal was discovered in.
Maybe.
I'm going to go on par with our conversation so far, and that is a Final Fantasy logo.
That's it. That's definitely it. So halfway point on mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've had to touch it up a few times now. I don't know because it's the dampness of the weather or whatever, but yeah, I've had to touch it up several times. Now that it's gone out, it hasn't gone out, but it's just burning like weird on mine. But still a full body cigar. Still has that great taste when I lit up. Hasn't gotten any stronger, hasn't gotten any weaker. It has stayed consistent so far. And I'm, of course, still enjoying it. How about you, Billy, and that Perdomo?
Perdomo's treating me pretty damn good so far. The flavor I'm getting out of this, I think I'm picking up a little bit of leather, just kind of on the retrohale, just that kind of natural, earthy, leathery flavor. But I think this will be this is more of a medium body cigar. Not really super heavy, but flavor wise, it's pretty strong. But pretty good on the mouthfeel. Nothing as far as leaving any kind of film in your mouth or anything like that. But yeah, so far I'm digging it.
It's great. I just retrohaled mine and I have tears.
No,
it's spicy.
That is some spice, baby. I don't think I haven't retrohaled. I think this is the second one I've had. The first one I had was a Segundo. And I didn't retrohale that one, but I did retrohale this one. And whew. Yeah, that'll get you by the boo-boo if you ain't careful. How about you, Grimm?
Yep.
It wasn't it wasn't a yeah, it was a yup.
Yep.
Gotcha. Still wishing you had a Espinosa?
Yep.
Pet of life.
How about you, Robert?
I did have an uneven burn, which I touched up. But outside of that, I've had no problems with it. Burning well, great input, great output. It's a beautiful thing.
Awesome. Zach?
So I looked up what was in this because I remembered it being like a lot. It is a Mexican San Andreas wrapper with Connecticut broadleaf binder and fillers from Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, and Pennsylvania. So that's a lot of stuff, which I think is a really good blend on this one. I'm still getting a little bit of the sweetness, which I kind of associate with San Andreas. I'm not sure that that's the proper association technically, but it's a thing I notice in some San Andreas cigars I've had with that wrapper, and I think I'm enjoying this more than the last one I had, which was phenomenal. So I'm sitting pretty over here. This is good.
So what you're saying, because I think the last one you rated really freaking high. We're gonna have to raise our rating system just to get this one in there. Is that what you're saying?
5.25.
I vaguely remember my previous rating, and right now we're on track for better than that.
Grimm just shaking his head like, what the hell? These people aren't paying us.
They're not paying
Man, I
us.
wish they
like,
were.
We're not getting their number. We're not going out for dinner and a movie. Like, you guys are whores. They're whores.
But but to be fair, have we ever asked for any of that from RoMa Craft?
No.
Exactly. So you get 100% of what you don't ask for.
And we definitely got that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely just that.
All right. So I guess it's time to rate these things. I have switched to the pick because it started burning my fingers pretty good. I mean, I know Grimm's gonna hate me, but RoMa Craft knocked it out of the park again with this one. It's a great smoke. No film in the mouth. Besides the touch-ups, I have no complaints about this cigar. Like I said, in the burning uneven could be because it's, a little damp here today. I don't know. Might have an effect, might not have an effect. But overall, great smoke. I really enjoyed it. So this one's going to get a high rating for me. It's definitely going to get probably a 4.8. And that's not to knock it, down for flavor or anything like that. It's just that I think there are a couple of more other RoMa Crafts I like in the line better than this one, but that is not to take away from it, because if I saw this one, I'm grabbing it in a fucking humidor if I find it, because it is a good smoke. Yeah, especially in Georgia.
Can I buy that box?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it, and I'll probably buy multiples of it because it's that good, and I'd love to have one on hand just to smoke. So yeah, 4.8, hands down. How about you, Billy?
This has been a really enjoyable smoke. It's been not too heavy, but the flavor's been phenomenal. I'm gonna probably, I think I'm gonna rate this 4.4. There are other cigars that I've had that I would definitely put above this, but just a very easy smoking cigar, enjoyable all the way through. There's no kind of film on your mouth whatsoever. And I would say somebody that was looking for something a little bit heavier starting out, this would be something that I would definitely recommend, just because it's not going to put you on your ass. But for whatever reason, some of the bigger gauge cigars tend to, I don't know, have better smoke output, but also kind of burn cooler. And I kind of like that. So yeah, I'm gonna say 4.4 on this.
Fair. How about you, Grimbles?
I stole a poem for this cigar.
Okay. Need to dim the lights. Start doing some bongo drums.
I'm not even ashamed to say that I stole it, and it goes something along the lines of, I hate the way you talk to me, and I hate the way you cut your hair. I hate the way you drive my car. I hate it when you stare. I hate your big dumb combat boots, and the way you read my mind. Does nobody get the reference at this point? Why is nobody fucking chiming in?
I don't remember it all. That's 10 things I hate about you, right?
It is 10 things I hate about you. Thank you. God. Let me go that far into a goddamn poem? Like, I'd read poetry in the first place. What the fuck's wrong with you people? Get the joke.
The
joke is, I don't hate you at all, RoMa Craft. I don't hate you at all.
I'm just surprised you've seen that movie. That's the shocking part.
I haven't. I Googled
it. All right. So, since you don't hate the cigar, what are you going to rate it?
4.75.
What was that? What was that?
What was that, Grimm? A little bit louder?
It was a 4.75.
Was that 4.75?
It was 4.75.
Okay, fair. How about you, Robert?
I'm going 4.8. Everything, that cigar was everything I loved about RoMa Craft and more. No complaints. Everything was perfect on it.
Awesome. Zach?
Well, so
he's speechless. He's speechless.
I'm trying to gather my thoughts a little bit, but
you're giving it lip service without even talking. That's crazy.
Yeah.
6.2.
Zach, just start doing this.
So it's been excellent the whole way through for me. No burn issues. I touched up a tiny thing that probably would have fixed itself. Just a little place where a little bit of the tobacco was not even with the burn line, but it probably would have fixed itself eventually. But constantly good flavor and very enjoyable. It's a heavier smoke, so I probably wouldn't have it like daily. Not that I smoke daily, but
Where it's Andy.
I'm trying not to give it a 5 because
You do it from
there's-
your heart. From your heart.
no,
Matt.
there's other things in the
Don't
line
do
that I
Don't
think
do
I
it.
prefer more than this cigar. But I'm gonna give it a 4.95. We'll say.
I fucking called it in my head. I was like, he's about to say
Yeah.
4.95 just to piss me off. God
Because
damn it.
it's great, and it's not like a super expensive cigar. I think
No.
that they're like somewhere between $8 and $10 or $12, maybe.
I don't even think
they've
it's
got
high.
some
I
that-
think 8 and 10. I think 8 and 10 is
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
range.
8 and
right
10.
That's awesome.
So it's
Hey,
like
can we just
really
like put up
affordable.
like charts with this since we're putting in other like graphics
Yeah.
throughout the rest of this episode? Be like, this is the average price point of a RoMa Craft cigar, and this is why this is the best value, and this is why.
Like,
it-
not
it-
just best
it-
value, best taste is really fucking good.
For that price range, I don't know that there's another cigar in that price range that's as enjoyable as this one to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I'm there with you,
That's
Zach,
what I got.
man. I mean,
Yeah.
just the price
just
range
love
alone.
this cigar. I'm
It's-
super
it's
stoked.
crazy.
I got another one in my humidor, and I'm gonna gonna have that again soon.
I'm going on RoMa strike. I'm done.
No,
Are
you're
you?
not.
Done.
You know,
Well,
if
yes,
Penny
for
sends
now,
us
'cause
another
we
one,
don't
you're
have
gonna be
any
like,
more.
I'm smoking. No, we
I'll
have
smoke it
more
before the
RoMa Craft.
podcast. I'll act like I'm smoking the ashes. Yeah, totally. I will.
But you know,
Wow.
again, it's Penny. Penny gives us these, and they're amazing cigars. I mean, I can't say enough good things about them because there's very few lines that we smoke or have smoked that, and we've had a full range of RoMa Crafts now, and they're consistently good on each one, and each one tastes different, has a unique profile to them, has something different to offer, and they're just good. Like I said, there's very little lines that we can actually say, no, hands down, I would grab one and smoke one every time if I saw it.
I will
You
say
know?
one more thing about the cigar. The last, or one of the previous ones I had, I did a double punch on it because it's got a flat top, and I thought that might be better. Doing the straight cut was the way to go. I got better smoke output for sure. A V cut probably would have been great too, but it's it's a good cigar.
Yeah, I was going to try to do a V cut on this one, but my V cut's not quite deep enough to get that flatness in there, so
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
try it.